Hey guys, nice to see you again. You guys are going to join me today to do an art project that has to do with Day of the Dead. This art project, we're going to make it and then we're going to send it back to me. So you have to make sure you don't throw it away. You're going to send it back to me so that we can put it up on All Goblins, the event that's happening at our school October 24th. All right. So this is what we're making. And hopefully you already read the list of materials you're going to need for this lesson. All right, so if you have all your things gathered, let's go ahead and begin. Let's see if I can click on my ladybug here, and I'm going to be showing you my screen. And I'm going to scoop myself out. All right, so you're going to need your black construction paper and your little skull. Okay, we're gonna start with that. You need your scissors. Let's go ahead and cut the skull out. So very carefully, you're gonna cut on that line very carefully. We're practicing our scissor skills here, so make sure that you're cutting it and not anyone else. Scissor skills are very important. You gotta learn how to put your finger in the right way. And then make sure you're cutting with your thumb up. Alright, so you're going to throw this part away and you're going to keep this part. Now make sure that the skinny part is to the bottom, bigger part is to the top. Don't do this. That's upside down. So you want to have it like this. You're going to take a black crayon and we're going to make some features on this guy. So for the eyes, you want some circles and you're going to color them in like this. For the nose, it's an upside down. You can do a triangle if you want. Let's just do a triangle like this. And let's color that in. And then for the mouth, it's really easy. Just do a smile like that. And then you're going to put lines through it like this. Okay, now if you watched the video before you did this, you know what Dia de los Muertos is, or Day of the Dead, and you know that they when they make sugar skulls, they decorate them with different colored frostings. So what I'm gonna do with mine is I'm just gonna make some little swirlies. And you can do the same thing if you want, or you can do yours different than mine. I did mine kind of weird right there. And then up here, maybe I can do like an upside down heart. And maybe something on his chin. Maybe another swirly. And then with my crayons, I'm going to try to use bright colors. So bright colors are like pink and green and yellow. And maybe some of this light blue, like a sky blue. So you want to use bright colors and you can just decorate a little bit. Don't overdo it. You don't want to fill his face up too much because then you won't be able to tell what it is. Maybe I'll use some yellow on his chin. Okay, and then I'm done. So this next part is really important. When you glue him on, you don't want to glue him in the middle because you won't have any space down here to put his body. So you kind of want to push him up. Not too far up, but maybe right here, and then you're going to glue the head down. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our glue stick. We're going to flip it. Put a little bit of glue on the white paper, not the black paper, and then carefully glue his face down. Okay, and I think we're done with the glue, so you can put the glue away. All right, our next step is making his body. So let me show you the one I already made so you can see. So the one I made, I do this every year, so I'm pretty good at it, I guess you could say. So we do 2 stamps for the body, 2 for each leg, and 2 for each arm. You don't want to put 3 because then his arms are going to be too long and his body's going to be too long. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Really easy to remember. Okay, so watch this. I already poured my paints. Right here I have white. I have all the different bright colors, and I have my little bone. Now, if you want, you can do what I did and put a pin tack in there, but make sure your parents do it because sometimes the bone will break. So be really careful and ask your parents to do that if you don't want to get your fingers all full of paint. So you take it, and I want you guys to watch me do it first. You know, on my last skeleton, I put too much paint. So what I did is I dip it. That's way too much. There's like globs of paint. So then I just kind of wipe it clean over here where there's no paint. So that way it doesn't look too globby. So here's one. See? And two. It's not going to be perfect. And I'm kind of being gentle with it because if you push too hard, you might break the bone. So I have 1, 2 for the body. Now for the hands, you can do them however you want. The arms, I mean. You can put his arms up in the air. So that's 2 for one arm. And then maybe the other arm, I want to put it down. So here's 1. And here's 2. And if it didn't come out right, you can always try to go back and stamp over. That's better. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. So here's 1 and 2. Not perfect, but it still looks really cool. And here's 1, and this time I'm going to put his leg kicking up like this so it looks like he's running. Alright, so make sure it's 1, 2, 1, 2 for each one. Okay, the last part is really fun. We're going to do a little crown of flowers like this. And all you need to do is put little dots. So I'm going to use my Q-tip, and I dipped it in the paint. And I just space them out, maybe do like 4, and then switch colors because you want to be able to put all the colors in there that you have. And if you use bright colors, that's better. Mrs. Coriano, for some reason, did not have a lot of bright colors. Let's see what color. Oh, I need purple. I have purple. Whoops. Not enough there. Alright, so don't overdo it because if you do, it's just gonna not look like a crown anymore. So just a little bit here and there. And then you're done. See? And so the very most important thing, can you guys make sure you write your name? I'm using a white crayon. And then make sure that it dries up and that you turn it in. Have your parents put it in your folder when they bring your materials to school, and this should be in there. And if you turn it in, then it goes onto the All Goblins poster that I'm going to put up, and you'll be able to see it if you go to All Goblins. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you liked our little craft. Adios.